All right, in this episode, we have the one and only Robert Mariano, the mayor of Dangriga, who at the age of 16 joined the Belize police force. Before he became the mayor, he has started a live weekly podcast on Facebook to discuss issues facing the Garifuna culture and overall the issues that Dangriga was facing as a growing city. Mr. Mariano is a progressive mayor who has taken Dangriga to the next level, not only by fixing its infrastructure, but also by working with forward thinking businessmen and entrepreneurs to find feasible solutions to the problems faced by a growing city. Let's listen. On the line, Mr. Robert Mariano, the mayor of Dangriga. Um, my name is Ronnie Figueroa, and the reason for my call is just to say hello, to salute one of my favorite people, someone who is very well connected in the community in Dangriga. As you have seen many a times on Facebook, he has this wonderful forum on video, and he invites all kinds of people. So I wanted to take this opportunity to pay back, maybe uh, to do some of the stuff that you do, and that's how you were able to grow and become the mayor, and for the good things that you do in Dangriga. So, Mr. Mariano, good evening. How are you this evening?
I'm fine, my brother and friend. I'm fine. Right now, I'm on the road from Belize City going back to Dangriga. As you know, the kind of work that I do is very tiresome, but it is what I'm called to do, to represent my people. And so, thank you very much for calling. But how are you, my friend?
I am doing great, Mr. Mariano. I wanted to do a little follow up on the 19th of November. I know a lot of people had the desire to travel to Dangriga, but because of economic reasons of commitments here in the United States, not a lot of people was able to make it. But those who went came back with great news, and they always love the fact that Dangriga is a open their arms, its arms to tourism. And whether you are Belizean or American or Guatemalan or Honduran or Garifuna or not, you guys welcome the people and give them the best time during the 19th of November. Give us a little bit of background, what happened, and some of the things that you could tell us that happened behind the scenes during the Garifuna Settlement Day in Dangriga.
Yeah, thanks. First of all, I myself was concerned because, a couple of days just before the 19th of November, we had tropical storm Sarah that threatened Belize, and it was coming direct to Dangriga. But, due to the power of our God and our ancestors, that tropical storm just passed through. But from the Friday to the Sunday, there was a lot of rain. And after the tropical storm passed on Sunday, we started seeing sunshine, and I get down to work with my workers to repair streets and drains and so on. And by the night, the same day, the Sunday, water was all gone. However, the success of 19th of November occurred because it has to do with collaboration. In my style of management, I like to apply these C's. Collaboration, communication, cooperation, and so on. First of all, I'd like to put a big up NGC, the National Garifuna Council, who is in charge of the activities that lead up to Garifuna Settlement Day. My job as the mayor is to give them the full support of what they request to do, right? So what we do is to apply the C's and bring all the stakeholders together, because NGC have several arms, like the parade committee and other committees. We have Garifuna people, that musicians especially, that have their own activities, and we have other groups. So what I do is to sit with all of them together and see how I can give the support. By working with them, they ask me for certain assistance as the mayor, so I see it as a duty as the mayor to give them the support that they want. And that's what makes the 19th of November successful. Um, this year, there was people that was concerned, thinking because um, of the storm that there would have been less people in Dangriga. But people will tell you that there were as much people in Dangriga this year comparison to last year. And there were Garifuna and non-Garifuna people that came to Dangriga because these people, they actually want to partake and to see the Garifuna culture, right? The Garifuna culture continued to shine in Belize, Honduras, and Guatemala. And so our people, the non-Garifuna people, give us the support that we need, right? And so I want to pick them up as well, and all the other Garifuna people that come out and prepare other activities to make the Garifuna community a success.
Thank you. No, thank you for that information. And given the fact that Tangriga has a good mayor, it's not that because I have you on the line that I want to praise you, but from the moment you became the mayor of Tangriga, I think you have been a big asset to the prosperity of the city. And what are some of the things that you would like to see done in Dangriga to be able to accommodate more of the tourists that are growing and growing every year, not only for the 19th of November, but throughout the year? You expect to have more people to come and make Dangriga a tourist destination. What are some of the things that you would like to see um, happen in Dangriga?
Well, I'm fortunate to um, be running on a political party that is the government of Belize at this time. And what we are doing at this time is to transform Dangriga to become a tourist destination. So next year when Careful Settlement Day comes, Dangriga will have a big transformation because one of the things we are doing as we speak is to build a welcome park where there'll be a theater there, there'll be gym, there'll be parking, there'll be a place where you can sell or buy Garifuna artifact and non-Garifuna artifact. There'll be places where you'll be able to go and buy Garifuna cuisine, whether it be food and drinks and so on. That will be one of the number one thing which it should start this week Wednesday. We should start the work on it, so I believe that by next year this time it should be close to completion. The other thing we'll be doing, because as you know, most Garifuna community at this time is suffering from erosion.
Yes.
We have received some funding as well, so we'll be doing some beach reclamation starting next month, January, as well. And so that will also be a part of the transformation of Dangriga. So what we'll be doing is to work with the Garifuna people and the entrepreneurs that work in the area of tourism. And so that welcome park will be handed over to them so that they can utilize it. We also working on another tourist destination in the area that we refer to as Jetty. At that location, they'll be bringing in a small cruise ship from Honduras to Dangriga, and the small cruise ship will be bringing between 300 and 600 people at a time. At a time.
Wow.
And so we're expecting at least 2 to 3 cruise ships per week, right? And so tourism will flourish in Dangriga. Dangriga have been a tourist destination from the beginning, but it wasn't sold that way, right? And so after I got into office, I worked with my area representative, Dr. Louis Zabane, and we discussed the matter, and we reached out to the Minister of Tourism, and we asked them for support to assist us in transforming Dangriga to become a tourist destination. And so what we want to do is to continue to work in developing the culture, and not just the Garifuna culture, because as you know, Dangriga is a community, a little more Garifuna than any other region in the community. We still need to welcome the non-Garifuna people, them to be a part of the tourism as well. So we will reach out to the community, but it's important for us to promote tourism in form of Garifuna culture, because that is what the tourists they come to see when they come to Dangriga.
Right. What about lodging and accommodations? I haven't seen that many hotels, and I know people when people flock to Dangriga, they end up staying at
Okay.
homes and everything. What about any future plans and maybe bringing investment into lodging and accommodations?
Okay, and I'm glad to bring that up because the Welcome Park will also have a five-star hotel. I'm not sure exactly how much rooms, but I could tell you that this year, comparison to last year, we had close to 500 more new rooms, right? But it is because of the influx of people who swarm into Dangriga. It is difficult to have rooms. But what I'm doing for next year, I'm going to meet sometimes early next year with the patronatos of Honduras,
Mm-hmm.
because we had something like 5 buses that came to Honduras, right? From Honduras.
Right, right.
I'm not sure if it was one bus that came from Guatemala. So what we want to do is home stays. It is home stays because when our people come into a Garifuna community from another Garifuna community, they're supposed to come home, right? So
Yes,
what
indeed.
we will be doing is to have discussion so that they can start to make an estimation from early as to how much male, how much female will come this year, or next year, sorry, right? Because sometimes some of the people, when I was president at NTC, I used to do that. But some people would say, I would take any family, so if a wife and a husband come, we'll facilitate a wife and a husband. Some
Right.
people would say, we'll facilitate 5 women. Some say we'll facilitate 5 men. But everybody was facilitated. And so I want to bring back that culture to Dangriga, where
Yes.
if our people they come from those Garifuna communities, rather than for them to go and stay at hotels and climb up the hotels, we want them to do home stay, where families from Dangriga will facilitate them throughout their stay until they return.
Beautiful, beautiful, excellent. Um, Mayor, I wanted to also touch up on next year in January. I know there's going to be a pilgrimage to Esquipulas, and I was talking to Carlos Gotay in La Buga Livingston, and they were talking about a committee coming from Dangriga, from Belize, period. And so I wanted to
Yes,
know if you're one of them, if you're planning to go to Esquipulas in January, on the 8th of January, with that
yes,
committee.
I plan yes, I plan to go this year because I've been asked for 3 years to go. I haven't been able to go, of course, because of business. But I'm making sacrifices coming year to ensure that I go to Esquipulas along with the veterans.
Excellent,
I think
excellent.
it is time and overtime. So this year I will be there. I was told it will be from Friday to Monday. We should come back to Belize on Monday. And I have confirmed already with the person who is organizing the trip to Esquipulas from Dangriga. I've confirmed to them already that I will be going.
Beautiful. You will get a chance to mingle and be shoulder to shoulder with the mayor of Puerto Barrios, Hugo Sarceño, as well as the mayor of Livingston. So this would be also a good opportunity for some type of collaboration. You know what I mean? It's time for big cities
Yeah,
such as Puerto Barrios and Dangriga to come to some kind of collaboration. Tourism is in the area. It's time to grow. It's time to start changing our mentality. Leave politics aside. Leave all of that
yeah,
negativity aside and work as a communal people.
yeah. And that's important, but I could tell you that I already started setting up a meeting with the mayors of Livingston and Barrios. As a matter of fact, I had met with some groups already from Livingston And we had some discussions, right? And in the discussion, I realized that it is important for me to meet with them because one of the things that somebody of our people have mentioned to me is that from Livingston and not from Barrios, is that there is not a W bar in Barrios.
Nope,
And
they
so
don't
they
have
have
one.
asked me to bring that up as part of the discussion with the mayor of Barrios to see how they can facilitate the Garifuna people with a small portion of land to have their W bar there.
Wow, I
You
love
know,
that
so
idea.
this is one of the reasons that makes me realize that it's important for me to go to, to, to this activity in January, and we can arrange and to meet with our communities as well. And you know, there are different groups that I plan to meet, and especially Barrios, that he can, after I mention it to the mayor, he can bring it up to the mayor as well, and we can form a sister-city relationship thereafter between Barrios and Livingston and Dangriga in the interest of our people.
Beautiful. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Mayor, because my wife Cheryl and I will be in Livingston around that time, and we're planning to join the pilgrimage to Esquipulas this coming year. So we'll get a chance to spend some time with you and with the mayor of Puerto Barrios, who is also a very good friend of ours, who's been here multiple times in Los Angeles to do all kinds of events, as well as the governor of Izabal will be there as well. Mr. Carlos Tenas, he will be there as well, and the mayor of Livingston. So great things are happening. I am so glad that you took this opportunity to allow me to talk to you, Mr. Mariano. And is there anything else that you would like to add to this conversation before we hang up?
Yes, in closing, I would like to say it's important for us to all collaborate with each other, share our ideas, respect our ideas, and let's work together to push the culture even more forward. And as much as I talk about tourism in Dangriga, that would be one of the discussions like you mentioned. Can we work together to boost tourism as well in our different communities? You know, so all this will be part of the discussion that I'll be having with the mayors of Barrios and Livingston next month.
Excellent, excellent. And next year, hopefully for the 19th, we're planning to make a trip to Dangriga for the very first time. We've been to Belize, but we haven't been to Dangriga. My wife has, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it and be there with you, Mayor.
Yes, I'm looking forward to my brother. Just let me know so I can arrange some facilities for you in time. All right. So
Thank you.
um, thank you as well, my brother.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one. Ayo.
Yeah, man. You're in California, right?
Yes, I am. I am. We're in
I'll be
Long
in
Beach,
California.
Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be
Uh-huh.
there in a few months as well. The last time I went there, I met you. I haven't been to California all this time, but
Yes,
I have
sir.
been in several other areas in the United States. So I'll make sure I catch up with you when I reach there.
Well, let me know. Well, so we could meet up and treat you for some dinner by the house.
Okay, my brother.
Ayo.
Yeah,
Bye
man.
bye. Take care.
Bless up for you. Yeah. Bye.